Alright guys, let's start this video off right. Today we're going to be talking about the Roland Special and how I arrived at the current setup that I got now, and probably what it's going to look like in the future. Stay tuned past the intro. Alright, so the idea came about when I was looking up different ways to put this rail adapter on a Glock plate, on an arm mark cut Glock plate. I think I'm gonna do this for my 17, but anyways, I was toying with the idea because I wanted to put this Romeo 5 on there. Put this on there. I don't even think this has been on the channel. What you think? I should do this little guy next. Anyways, so I wanted to put the Romeo 5 on there, and I put it on there, shot it a couple times, but it kept coming loose because the screws that come with it are really small, and I didn't have the hollow sun screws yet, so I needed more thread engagement. So it kept coming loose. Even though it was Loctite, it didn't have enough thread engagement to stay put. So I was like, I'm gonna get an RMR, and then I was like, you know what, I might as well comp one and not comp the other. So I was like, I'm gonna leave one plain Jane, and then, you know, have the flush fit mag, kind of like that. Only downside to that is I can't use most extensions because it has some type of locking plate and it won't lock in, because I wanted to keep a tool in this one for my EDC, and so I would have to use some type of P mags like this that are like 21 rounders that don't take no type of base plate, or just use regular like 17, and I can extend those 17 rounders and put the +5 on a 23, so something like that. But then I discovered the problem I had with the sights. So first of all, this sight, my Mariglow sight, it broke off, and then I went to the range and I taped it up, and it flew down range somewhere. It's somewhere there. It's still there. I don't know. I bought another one, replacing that soon. But the problem I had was, not only did the sight break, but with this being in the rear like that, it's a lot more distracting than something like this. As you can see, you know that you definitely focus on the dot more than when you have this. You focus on you trying to align the two dots, and your mind goes to align the dots more than it goes to track the irons when you have a red dot. So I was thinking about getting this recut for irons forward, but I was like, you know, I have this, I want to try both in depth. Maybe if I get a blacked out rear, maybe that would help a little bit, but I think that would kind of defeat the purpose of having blacked out irons, because you want to have them for day and for night. So I was like, nah, that's not really the move. So I think how it currently sits is how it's gonna stay. But how it is right now, it didn't work at first, and let me explain why. So basically, what had happened is that I had a regular OEM spring in there, and I forgot that I was watching Sage Dynamics video where if you comp it, you 9 times out of 10 have to lighten the spring, or you have to lighten the ammo, and I'm not using no specific type of ammo just to shoot in one pistol when I have so many others. I'm not doing that. So what I did was I got a lightened, I think this is like 18 or 19 out of the factory. I got like a 17 or a 16 pound from the factory, and that helped. I think I had like 2 malfunctions. Both were ammo related, not at all related to the comp. And yeah, it's really dirty because I was shooting it and I shoot my comp. So yeah, no sign of baffle strikes or anything like that. No damage to the threading, and it does almost thread all the way back, but it did get loose, only because I didn't use a lot of the thread locker compound, the rock set that I'm using. I'm gonna do a separate video of that once I get the sights installed, but I'm waiting to tighten it down because I have to unthread this as well as take the barrel out to install the sights. So still waiting on that, still gonna wait on that. But this is basically just an upgraded plain Jane, and I'm still testing some stuff on it, but it does work. It does shoot very flat. I can show that in the footage, and the red dot did hold 0 well enough for me to zero it. That is, it took probably like 10 shots to zero it in. I do got to take it back in and re-zero it because I did take the comp off and I did take the barrel off. I want to see if it holds 0. I haven't taken the iron sight or the red dot off, but like I said, I do have to replace that iron sight. So I'm gonna see if I can slave them. I'll make those 1/3 to the red dot, green dot in this case, and make sure that that's all working fine. How did I get to this point? Basically, I started off with just the regular frame with the regular slides, so take these away, and that's basically how it looked. And then from there, I started upgrading it because I seen not only Sage Dynamics video, but I also seen Grand Thumb's video on the Roland special, and it intrigued me. So I was like, these is like simple upgrades that I can do to something that I already have. Just buy a threaded barrel, get a one-piece comp, add a red dot, extend the mags, add a flashlight. All of these 3 are stuff that I already wanted to do. Like I said, this was already like gonna be what it is now until Strike Industries, until Palmetto State Armory start selling these slides. I was like, yeah, I gotta get one of these. But I already had the barrel, already had the lower and upper parts kit, already had the magazines, I already knew that I wanted it to be red dot cut, not only this one but this one as well. And I was like, I don't want to leave it plain Jane because I want to, like I said, this year is my year of getting more into the custom world. So I wanted to get more into that custom lifestyle. You know what I mean? So that was me this is me kind of venturing out, trying to just taking a sniffle into the world, as you will. Let me preface by saying this. Actually, I'll talk about that in my other video, but yeah, so far so good. It is running fine. I did test it. It's not in the testing and evaluation stage. It's really just more of a getting the parts that I need to complete it. So I'll probably have like 2 more videos on this, but as it is right now, as it sits right now, it is shooting fine. I don't like not having a front sight, and I don't like not having this torqued down and rock set it in place. But like I said, it is working fine as it sits, and yeah, no problem so far. But we got some more videos coming to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. If you like these videos, stay tuned for more. We got more coming to you soon. Peace.